Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs of 3rd of December 2024. So let's start and see what are the things we can learn from this day and what are the things we can add into our notebooks, and particularly what are the things we can expect in our upcoming exams. So before we start, these are the topics I got covered for you in this session. So I've got state news, banking and finance, defense, science and technology, sports, important days, summits and conferences. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sati@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So let's start and see what are the things we can learn. So the first news that we today have with us is Chhattisgarh launches Bijli Sakhi Yojana to empower women in Jashpur district. So first of all, Chhattisgarh CM is Mr. Vishnu Dev Sai. So the Chhattisgarh government launched the Bijli Sakhi Yojana to empower women in the tribal-dominated Jashpur district. The scheme supports the electricity department in meter readings task in remote villages. Under the scheme, 21 women are selected, trained, and appointed as Bijli Sakhis, earning rupees 4,000 to 6,000 per month. The initiative provides economic empowerment and support the central government vision to uplift women to become Lakpati Didis. So do remember that Chhattisgarh has recently launched the Bijli Sakhi Yojana to empower women in Jashpur district. And if we talk about Chhattisgarh, as I said, the Chhattisgarh CM is Mr. Vishnu Dev Sai. The capital is Raipur, and the famous thing or famous river that flows from Chhattisgarh towards Odisha and then towards Bay of Bengal is the Mahanadi River, on which the longest dam in the world is found, that is the Hirakund Dam. If we talk about the Odisha, so Odisha's CM is Mr. Charan Manji. So remember all these things. And recently the Bijli Sakhi Yojana was started from in Chhattisgarh and to empower the women. And basically the 21 women are selected and that are trained to appoint as the Bijli Sakhis, and they will particularly see the electricity departments and rendering tasks in remote villages. RBI buys net US dollar 8.52 billion in first half of financial year 25. So recently, if you remember that we have crossed the 700 billion marks of particularly the 700 billion foreign exchange we have in US dollar, and particularly this was the first time we have crossed that. And RBI, as we know, is the highest central authority of banking in India, and particularly they have bought US dollar 8.52 billion in first half of financial year 25. So in the first half of the financial year 2024-2025, the Reserve Bank of India reported a net purchase of US dollar 8.52 billion in foreign currency assets. As of September 2024, the RBI had bought a net US dollars 32.27 billion, including US dollar 9.6 billion in September. RBI planned to launch its first local cloud storage service in 2025, aimed at providing affordable cloud solutions for financial institutions. RBI imposed a fine of rupees 61.40 lakh on RBL Bank Limited for failing to comply with Know Your Customer regulations. So do remember that RBI has particularly bought US dollar 8.52 billion. Next one, we have MML launches loan disbursement program in partnership with SBI to support rural entrepreneurs. So when we talk about the MML, let's see that what it is all about. So Muthoot Microfinance Limited has commenced disbursing loans through its co-lending partnership with the SBI. The initiative aims to support rural entrepreneurs, enhance financial inclusion, and promote self-sufficiency in rural and semi-urban areas. Under the collaboration, SBI has approved the total loan limit of rupees 500 crore to be disbursed in installments of rupees 100 crore. Loans ranging from 50,000 to rupees 3 lakh will be provided to eligible customers, focusing on members of joint liability groups involved in agricultural and allied activities. So do remember that MML has launched the loan disbursement program in partnership with SBI. Bharat NCX 2024 inaugurated to strengthen India's cyber defense. So the Bharat National Cyber Security Exercise, that is Bharat NCX, was inaugurated in November 2024 to fortify India's cyber security resilience. As we can see that recently a lot of different type of scams are introduced into the market, and especially the cyber crimes. And for that purpose, this new type of cyber security resilience has been started. Organized by the National Security Council Secretariat in collaboration with Rashtriya Raksha University, the 12-day exercise runs from 18th of November to 29th of November 2024. So for that purpose, the Bharat NCX 2024 inaugurated to strengthen the India's cyber defense exercise. The exercise includes immersive training on cyber defense, live fire simulation of cyber attacks, and collaborative platform for government and industry stakeholders. The strategic decision-making exercise will simulate decision-making in national-level cyber crisis, enhancing the ability to respond to high-pressure situations with strategic acumen. So do remember that Bharat NCX 2024 inaugurated to strengthen India's cyber defense. India exports Pinaka weapon system to Armenia. So recently, if you remember that we have test fired Pinaka system once again along with the Agni missiles. Now on November 24, the first batch of Indian manufactured Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher, you can see in this photo, was exported to Armenia. In 2022, Armenia and India signed a contract worth rupees 2,000 crore for the supply of rocket launchers. Pinaka rockets are manufactured by Solar Industries Economic Explosive Limited and Munitions India Limited. The Pinaka MBRL was designed by the Armament Research and Development Establishment and was first used during the Kargil War. So do remember that to which country we have recently exported the Pinaka weapon system. So it was recently exported to Armenia. And recently in which state we have particularly launched or tasked to create a new type of missile testing facility. So that is Andhra Pradesh. We already have one in Odisha. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan unveils teacher app to empower educators. So Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan launched the Teacher App, a digital platform aimed at transforming education in India by equipping the teachers with advanced skills for 21st century classrooms. The app, developed by Bharti Airtel Foundation, offers over 260 hours of content, including videos, podcasts, webinars, interactive learning tools. It features teaching kits with 900 hours of materials, including lesson plans, teaching videos, project-based activities, worksheet, and question banks. Teacher app is available on the web, iOS, and Android platforms and includes innovative formats like thematic fests, quizzes, competitions to promote teacher engagement and professional growth. So do remember that recently the Union Minister of Education, that is Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, he also holds the Ministry of Skill and Entrepreneurship, and particularly he unveils the Teacher app to empower the educators all over India. First BRIC Foundation Day celebration with launch of One Day One Genome. So the Department of Biotechnology and Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council, the BRIC. So it is not the BRICS that we know. It is a BRIC. So Department of Biotechnology and Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council. Remember the full form. One Day, One Genome initiative to showcase India's microbial potential. The initiative was announced by Amitabh Kant on the first Foundation Day of BRIC on November 9th at the National Institute of Immunology, New Delhi. Coordinated by BRIC, National Institute of Biomedical Genomics, the initiative aims to release a fully annotated bacteriological genome isolated in India. It highlights the unique bacterial species found in India and their critical roles in the environment, agriculture, and human health. So do remember the first BRIC Foundation Day celebration with launch of One Day, One Genome. ONGC and NTPC forge 50-50 renewable energy joint venture. So NTPC Green Energy Limited and ONGC Green Limited have partnered to establish ONGC NTPC Green Private Limited, that is ONGPL. The 50-50 joint venture aims to accelerate the development of renewable energy projects, including solar and wind energy. Recently, in terms of wind energy, India is particularly working towards enhancing the wind energy system in Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. And also recently, Adani Group has signed a treaty to organize a wind energy platform or wind energy system in Sri Lanka. ONGPL will venture into various renewable energy opportunities, including green hydrogen, green ammonia, sustainable aviation fuel, and green methanol. The JV will also explore storage solutions, e-mobility initiatives, and environmental and social governance compliant projects. So do remember ONGC and NTPC forged 50-50 renewable energy joint venture. NASA partners with Microsoft for Earth Copilot AI to simplify access to complex Earth data. So in November 2024, NASA partnered with Microsoft to develop the Earth Copilot, an AI chatbot designed to respond to users' queries related to Earth with easy to understand data. Collaboration aims to transform how users can search, discover, and analyze NASA's geospatial data. The Earth Copilot will use natural language processing to simplify access to NASA data, allowing users to interact with the data repository using plain language queries. The chatbot will make the data more accessible to scientists, educators, policymakers, and the general public. So do remember that NASA partners with Microsoft for Earth Copilot AI to simplify access to complex Earth data. Koima, a new genus of freshwater fish discovered in Western Ghat. Recently, particularly if we talk about Arunachal Pradesh, so a new type of blue metal ant was discovered there. In Western Himalayas, a new snake was discovered named after Leonardo DiCaprio. And apart from that, needlefish was discovered in Kerala. A particular aqua genus was discovered in Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. Apart from that, a new type of slug was discovered in Odisha, named after the President Draupadi Murmu. And now Koima, a new genus of freshwater fish discovered in Western Ghat. So in November 2024, researchers discovered Koima, a new genus of freshwater fish endemic to the Western Ghat. The genus includes two known species, Koima remedevi and Koima monelis, previously assigned under the genus Nemacillus. Both species are found in the tributaries of the Kaveri River. The research was published in the International Taxonomy journal Jotaxa. So do remember now a new type of freshwater fish genus, a new genus was discovered in Koima. Arjun Vajpayee becomes the first Indian to conquer Mount Shisha Pangma in China. So Mount Shisha Pangma is a part of Himalaya only, and it is a 8,000-meter high peak that exists in the part of China. As we know that Mount Everest also, the north side of Mount Everest, the north face of Mount Everest also lies in China. So along with that, another mountain is there, that is Shisha Pangma. If we talk about Arjun Vajpayee, so he is the first Indian to conquer Mount Shisha Pangma. And apart from that, uh, it is his eight peak above 8,000 meters. So far he has climbed 8 peaks that are particularly 8,000-meter high. This achievement makes him the fastest to ascend Mount Shisha Pangma, completing the climb from base camp to summit and back in under 72 hours. Vajpayee begins his pursuit of all 14 of the world 8,000-meter peaks at the age of 16 and is on track to become the first Indian to complete this extraordinary achievement. He holds the Guinness World Record for being the youngest person to climb Mount Everest and Lhotse, and also holds the record for the fastest ascent of an 8,000-meter peak in China. If we talk recently, so Jyoti Ratre, if you remember, became the oldest woman in India to climb Mount Everest at the age of 55. And if we talk about the oldest woman in the world, so that was Tamabe, and she's from China. She's from Japan, sorry. So remember, now Arjun Vajpayee has become the first Indian to conquer Mount Shisha Pangma in China. Harbhajan joins Sania Mirza, Evra Al-Khatib and Nurma Gomdov as ambassador of Dubai Sports Council. So in November 2024, Harbhajan Singh was appointed as Dubai Sports Council sports ambassador to promote sports in Dubai. The announcement was made in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai. Along with Harbhajan Singh, Khabib, Nurma Gomdev, Sania Mirza and Patrice Evra were also appointed as the sports ambassador of DSC. Harbhajan Singh has scored 711 wickets in international cricket, including 417 in tests and 269 in one-day internationals. So remember his name, and he has been appointed as a sports ambassador in Dubai Sports Council. Australian swimmer and 14-time Olympic medalist Emma McCon announced retirement. So on 25th of November, Emma McCon, an Australian swimmer and Olympic medalist, announced her retirement from competitive swimming. She won a gold medal in 4 into 100 meter freestyle relay in the 2024 Paris Games, her final Olympics. McCon holds the Australian record of 14 Olympic medals across Rio 2016, Tokyo 2020, and Paris 2024 Games. She has won 6 Olympic gold medals, 3 silver medals, and 5 bronze medals. 76th NCC Racing Day 2024 on 24th of November. So do remember that 15th of January is the Army Day, 4th of December is the Navy Day, and if we talk about 8th of October, that is the Armed Force Day, 1st of February Indian Coast Guard Day, 7th of December the Flag Day of Armed Forces, and 24th of November is the NCC Day. 27th of July, particularly 27th of October, particularly is known as the Infantry Day, and 26th of July is known as the Vijay Divas. So National Cadet Corps celebrates 76th Racing Day on 24th November. The day honors the contribution of the NCC towards shaping the youth of the country and recognizing their contribution to national service. NCC was officially established on 15 June 1948 and functions as an auxiliary educational organization of the Indian Army and Navy. The motto of NCC is Unity and Discipline, adopted on 23rd December 1957. So 76th NCC Racing Day 2024 is on 24th November. National Constitution Day, Samvidhan Divas 2024, November 26. So National Constitution Day, also known as the Samvidhan Divas, is observed annually on 26 November to commemorate the adoption of Indian Constitution in 1949. On 26 November 2024 marks the 75th anniversary of adopting the Constitution of India. A commemorative coin and stamp were released to mark the 75th anniversary. The theme of this year's National Constitution Day is Hamara Samvidhan, Hamara Swabhiman. So do remember that National Constitution Day is particularly celebrates on Samvidhan Divas, that is 26th of November 2024. National Milk Day, 26th of November. National Milk Day is observed annually on 26th November to commemorate the birth anniversary of Dr. Verghese Kurin, father of White Revolution in India. On 26th November 2024 marks the 11th National Milk Day and 103rd birth anniversary of Verghese Kurin. The celebration was graced by Union Minister Rajiv Ranjan Singh as the chief guest. Significant publications: Basic Annual Animal Husbandry Statistics 2024 and Manual on the Identification of Ellet Cow were launched. So remember, 26th November is also commemorated as the day to remember the life of those uh, people who laid their lives during the attack of Mumbai attacks in 2008. World Sustainable Transport Day 2024. So the United Nations World Sustainable Transport Day is observed on 26th November to highlight the importance of sustainable transport for economic growth and well-being. On 26th November marks the second observance of WSTD. The annual observance addresses the impact of transport on climate change and global inequality in transportation options. The first World Sustainable Transport Day was observed on 26th November. So do remember, World Sustainable Transport Day observed on 26th November 2024. PM Modi inaugurated ICA Global Cooperative Conference in New Delhi. Very important. Remember this because this conference is the first time that it has been organized in India. So on 25th November, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated International Cooperative Alliance Global Cooperative Conference at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. The conference theme, Cooperatives Build Prosperity for All, aligns with the Indian government vision of Sahakar Se Samriddhi. PM Modi also launched the United Nations International Year of Cooperative 2025 and released a commemorative postal stamp. The International Cooperative Alliance is a non-governmental cooperative organization founded in 1895 with its headquarters in Brussels and Errol Guarco as its president. So remember, it is headquartered in Brussels, Belgium, and Errol Guarco is the president. And basically, this is the first time it has been organized in India. Highlights of the second India CARICOM summit held in Georgetown, Guyana. So recently on 20th November, PM Narendra Modi and PM Dickon Mitchell of Grenada jointly chaired the second Indian CARICOM summit in Georgetown, Guyana. And PM Modi offered assistance to CARICOM countries in 7 key areas to promote close bonds of friendship between India and CARICOM. Union Minister S. Jaishankar and Amri Braun signed a memorandum of understanding in the presence of PM Modi and Keith Rowley. 2 Dornier HAL 228 aircraft were officially commissioned into the Guyana Defence Force Air Corps at a ceremony held at Air Station London, Timeri, Guyana. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you learned a lot of things with me in this session and gained a lot of knowledge and have wrote down all the updates into your notebooks. And that will help you in your upcoming exams. I will meet you in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.